G'day folks, welcome back to Pete's Investing. It's the 11th of June 2024. Natural gas has risen slightly since our last update. BOIL, UNG and KOLD have shifted sideways since the last update. This is our heat map. You can see here on the top right, natural gas is bullish across all time frames using the CCI 150 as an indicator. Monthly, weekly and daily bullish. Predominantly bullish for BOIL and UNG, and predominantly bearish for KOLD. Plus you'll note the other instruments we do cover in various other videos. In terms of a trading idea, we only trade in the direction of the larger time frame. So if you're trading in the direction of the weekly, if you're trading in the direction of the daily, we trade in the direction of the weekly trend. Or if you're trading on a smaller time frames like the hourly, we trade in the direction of the daily trend. We enter the trade when the CCI 150 breaks above the moving averages, and we close the trade when the CCI 150 enters those moving averages, or you can use any other exit strategy that suits your trading style. First, looking at natural gas, this is our trading trend on the monthly. It's bullish, it's above the moving average band, the CCI. The CCI is above the moving average band also on the weekly, and also the same on the daily. However, we've got this resistance up here at 31.36 we drew some time ago. That's created a double top, and it looks like it's bouncing off that. Note the CCI is leveling out and could possibly retrace in the coming days, so just be careful. We're going to the hourly chart. Again, I've got the daily chart here as a reference point. So we only take predominantly long trades, but do notice it's actually hit this resistance, as I said. And notice here we've got a bearish divergence. We've got almost a double top, or a very slight bearish divergence on the highs on the CCI versus higher highs on the price. That's a bearish diversion. It's actually broken to the downside, and it may have already hit its minimum target range. And the minimum target range we take to the recent low, and we always target the 38% level. You can see there it's bounced exactly off that 38% level, and we'll just mark that as a heat retrace succeeded. Now it doesn't mean it's going to go up from here. It could actually continue to the downside, but that's a minimum retrace level we look at. So again, we only trade in a long position. So had you gone long during that period there, you would have taken long trades there, and you possibly would have closed it out. Taken a long position there when the price was above the moving average band, and closing it out when it closed within that moving average band. So you would have gained a few points in that little rise there. But at the moment, when you see these divergence, you just be careful and stay out of any long trades. Even though it's about to break to the upside, I'd like to see it break above this resistance to be more positive about going long. Otherwise, if we see it break further to the downside and below the moving average band on the daily, then short positions are in play. Next, we look at BOIL, neutral on the monthly. We haven't got an indicator showing, but you can see there it looks like it's at the very least, it looks bearish. On the weekly, we've got a bullish divergence, and it's been according to lower lows on the price and higher lows on the CCI. It's a bullish divergence, and it's bouncing very slowly, and still to the upside even on the daily. You can see here we had a bullish divergence back here versus lower lows on the price, hit this support at 12.28, bounced off that resistance at 24.69, retraced somewhat, and it looks like it's making potentially that CCI is broken about even with the previous peak. And if that keeps rising, we'd like to see it break above this resistance to be more bullish. So again, if we go to the hourly chart, I've got the daily here as a reference, taking only long trades. So you would have gone long from that position there. When it broke above on the daily, it's bullish, and on the hourly, you would have gone long at that point there, and you would have closed it out with a small percentage gain when it broke in that moving average band on the price. So for KOLD, looks like it's at the very least neutral, if not bearish. On the weekly, that's on the monthly. On the weekly, it's bearish, and the CCI has been moving slightly to the upside, same as the price, although starting to break to the downside, and it's giving us a bearish outlook. And on the daily, it's actually been bearish for a number of weeks now, and it's hit this support at 36.35, and it's respecting that support level. So just be careful about going short, even though the CCI is still broken to the downside on the daily. If we jump to the hourly chart, again, the daily as a reference, taking short positions only. You can see here it's actually broken down, hit this support. I'd like to see it break further to below this support level at 36.35, and then also I'd like to see this CCI break below its moving averages to be more bearish, and that may happen. So just keep an eye on that and see how it goes in the coming hours. Lastly, we've got UNG ETF. You can see there it's broken within that moving average band on the monthly, giving us a neutral signal. On the weekly, it's broken above the moving average band, giving us a bullish signal. We did also have a bullish divergence versus lower lows on the price. And on the daily, another bullish divergence versus lower lows on the price. Hit that support at 13.95, bounced, hit this resistance at 21.60, retraced down, and it's taken further upside now with a fresh breakout above the CCI. But again, I'd like to see it break above this resistance to be more bullish. If we jump to the hourly chart, again, bullish trades only to be taken, no short trades. We may see it break above this resistance if this CCI continues to the upside. And I'd like to see it break through that moving average band, break higher, and at the same time, I'd like to see it break above this resistance to be more bullish. So hold trades on that one until we see that positive move. So if you got value out of the video, hit that like and subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Support us more on the Patreon, where we do weekly scans of bullish shares. Thanks for watching, and see you in a future video.